If you are applying to State Farm Insurance, chances are you'll need to complete the IQ and Aptitude assessment. It isn't just a formality, it's the key part of the pre-employment process. The test is designed to evaluate how you think, your logic, reasoning, and ability to process information quickly. It's timed and included a mix of question types, from math and word problems to visual puzzles and verbal logic questions. Employers like State Farm use it to identify candidates who can handle complexity, stay calm under pressure, and think carefully in a fast-paced environment. Many candidates make the mistake of underestimating the test. Some think it's a basic quiz or even a personality survey, but in reality, your score directly affects whether you move forward in the hiring process. State Farm uses this assessment to find people with strong decision-making skills and mental agility, which are essential in roles like claims, customer service, and operations. It mirrors real on-the-job thinking, so doing well sends a clear message: you're ready to solve problems, adapt quickly, and bring value from day one. Most versions of the test last around 30 to 40 minutes, with roughly a minute or less per question. That creates a time pressure, and it's easy to get stuck. A common mistake is spending too long on one question and running out of time. But the good news is that preparation really helps. Practicing similar questions sharpens your instincts, improves your pacing, and boosts your confidence. The more you train your brain to recognize patterns and stay calm under pressure, the more likely you will be to succeed. Before we begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Vadim Michalenko. I hold an MBA and master's degree in computer science. I have worked in the information technology field for over 20 years, and I've spent more than 15 years teaching people how to succeed in their careers. I created online training for everyone and the website howtoanalyzedata.net to help people like you pass interviews and assessment tests and get you hired for your dream job. In this video, we'll break down real sample questions step by step, so you not only understand what to expect, but how to ace each part with confidence. I'll also share with you answers, solutions, and explanations, as well as tips to improve your chances of passing the test. The questions are shown in random order, so I recommend watching the whole video to practice and learn as much as possible. Many people have passed their tests after watching videos like this, and I hope it will help you too. Before we start, click the subscribe button to continue learning about the latest questions, and don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. If you have any questions, leave them in comments. I reply to every message I get. And now, let's go ahead and get started. In this question, we will boost your critical thinking and problem-solving abilities. You're presented with 3 amazingly cool-looking circles, each divided into 3 equal parts. The first circle has numbers 7, 3, and 14. A second circle has numbers 5, 5, and 20. And then the third circle also has 2 of the same numbers, 4, 4. See the pattern here between third and second circles? But the numbers are 4, 4, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 12, choice B, 13, choice C, 14, and choice D, 15. And just like an actual test, I'm setting a timer for you to solve it on the clock. Let's get started. Time's up. Have you locked in your answer? Great. Let's go through the solution together, and you will be amazed how simple and easy it is to follow. As you might have guessed, the pattern I pointed out is incorrect. Let me shift your focus to the first circle. Do you see the numbers 7 and 4? What is 14 divided by 7? The answer is 2. What if you add 1 to the result? 2 plus 1 equals 3, and that's exactly the number on the top. In fact, the pattern here is that the top number is calculated by dividing the bottom left number by the bottom right number and then adding 1. Let's shift the focus to the second circle and do the calculations. 20 divided by 5 plus 1 equals 5. And for the third circle, we need to do a little bit of math here. Can you guess what the formula would be? I think you got it right. 4 minus 1 in parentheses multiplied by 4 equals 12. And the correct answer here is choice A, 12. But wait, are you ready to practice your skills? Try this question to see how you would do. You're presented with 3 amazingly cool and proportionally looking circles. First circle has numbers 3, 6, and 21. Second circle has numbers 3, 9, and 30. And then the third circle has numbers 4, 3, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 12. Choice B, 14. Choice C, 16. And choice D, 18. Once you're confident in your answer, share it in comments and I'll provide my feedback. Best of luck with this exciting challenge. Here's an amazing question to test your analytical reasoning skills. It's about how different business functions focus on different audiences. Can you figure out the pattern? Marketing is to customers, as recruiting it to what? Think about what marketing is for. It means to attract customers, right? Now think about recruiting. What kind of people are you trying to attract? And here are your choices for the answers. A, managers, B, workers, C, applicants, or D, interns. And let's set the timer, just like on the real test. The analogy is all about function and target. Marketing exists to attract customers, people who buy things. Recruiting is very similar, but instead of buyers, it attracts applicants, people who want to be hired. And not just any workers, and not necessarily interns or managers. Applicants are the specific target group. And the correct answer choice is C, applicants. Marketing reaches customers, recruiting reaches applicants. Simple but smart. Take a look at these three shapes. First shape has numbers 2, 1, 2, and 7. Second shape has numbers 3, 1, 2, and 12. Third shape has numbers 4, 1, 2, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select your answer out of 4 possible choices. A, 18, B, 19, C, 20, or D, 28. Can you solve it and choose the right answer? Well, the answer is straightforward. Only a handful of people actually figured out. I truly hope you're one of them. Take a close look at the first shape. 2 squared plus 1 plus 2 equals 7. In fact, what you need to do is square the number at 8 o'clock position, then add the 2 numbers at the top, and the result equals the number at the 5 o'clock position. Let's verify it with the second shape. 3 squared plus 1 plus 2 equals 12. If you look at the original question, you can notice some interesting patterns. Number at 8 o'clock position increases by 1. You see numbers 2, 3, and 4. Numbers on the top stay the same, 1 and 2 in all three shapes. And you can reasonably suspect that the number at the 5 o'clock position would increase by 5. 7, 12, and then would be 17. Guess what? It's not one of the existing choices. So what is the right answer? 4 squared plus 1 plus 2 equals 19. And the correct answer here is choice B, 19. With this question, it's pretty clear that explaining data analytics to your grandma is like decoding a complex algorithm with a punchline. The interpretation might be fuzzy, but the laughter is always in the regression. You're presented with 4 words, and you need to determine the one that is misspelled. The words are choice A, concatenation, choice B, normalization, choice C, aggregation, and last but not least, choice D, duplication. Feel that you stumbled upon a tough task? Well, it's not one of those your grandma questions. I can tell you this, it's a serious data analytics business, but you are not alone in this journey. Whether you're a problem-solving veteran or newcomer, I believe in your capabilities. Take a moment to reflect, tap into your creativity, and let's tackle this challenge together. Your answer is just waiting to be discovered. Are you ready with your answer? Let's move forward so we can sync up the solutions. To be able to best answer this question, let's understand the meaning of each word. Concatenation stands for merging or combining 2 or more things, such as datasets or strings, into a single entity. Normalization is adjusting and scaling data to a standard format or range for consistent analysis. Aggregation is summarizing or combining data to obtain overall insights or totals. And last but not least, duplication is creating identical copies of data or records within a dataset. I'm pretty sure you figured it by now. The misspelled word is choice C, aggregation. The correct spelling is A-G-G, 2 G's here in this word, R-E-G-A-T-I-O-N. Leonardo da Vinci once noted, The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. To truly understand and innovate with this question, we must approach the problem with a creative mindset, finding joy in exploring new perspectives. You're presented with the cool-looking shape. It's a pyramid, consists of diamonds and circles. The first shape has numbers 3, 1, 2, 5, 7, and 10. The second shape has numbers 7, 3, 4, 5, 9, and 16. And then the third shape has numbers 5, 2, 3, 4, and then comes the set of 2 missing numbers, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 5 and 9, choice B, 7 and 12, choice C, 7 and 11, and last but not least, choice D, 6 and 12. Take a moment to rule out wrong answers, check your choice, and then we will reconnect. And once we do, you will be one step closer to mastering the joy of understanding. Time's up. Are you ready with your answer? The pattern here is very simple. I tried to confuse you by starting my calculations with number 3. Let me know in comments if I was successful. But the actual calculations here are done from bottom to the top by adding the numbers. Let's look at the example. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 2 plus 5 equals 7. And then to calculate the number on the top, we need to add 3 and 7, and the result is 10. Let's verify this pattern with the second shape. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 4 plus 5 equals 9. And 7 plus 9 equals 16. And now is the magic time to calculate the missing number. 2 plus 3 equals 5. 3 plus 4 equals 7. And that's the first missing number. And 5 plus 7 equals 12. So the correct answer here is choice B, 7 and 12. Think of this question like hitting the gym after a long day. It's challenging at first, but once you get going, the energy and momentum will carry you through the rest. Tackle it head on, and you will thank yourself later for the effort well done. You need to determine the definition of the business word. Specifically, what does the term scalability mean in business? And you're presented with 4 possible choices. Choice A, ability to grow and handle increased demand. Choice B, the process of cutting the costs in operations. Choice C, a plan to enter new markets or sectors. And last but not least, choice D, assessing the risk of the business decision. Still struggling to make a choice? Let me give you a quick hint to help you make a decision quickly. Think of this term as the ability of the business to handle more customers or produce more products without breaking down or losing efficiency. It's all about growing smoothly. I think you've got it now. Give yourself some time to work on the last few steps, verify your answer, and let's reconnect on the other side, where you're done with the exercises and feel great and re-energized. Time's up. Are you ready with your answer? The best way to reinforce your answer is to verify why other choices are incorrect. Let's start with the choice B. Choice B describes cost cutting, but not scalability. Choice C refers to market expansion and not scalability. And last but not least, incorrect choice D defines risk assessment and not scalability. In reality, scalability refers to a business ability to expand and manage higher demands without compromising performance or quality. So the correct answer here is choice A, ability to grow and handle increased demand. I can guarantee that when you solve this question on your own, or at least try to come as close to the answer as possible, you will significantly improve your intelligence, improve your IQ, and will take your skills to the next level. You're presented with the magic 4x4 square. The 16 numbers in the square are 13, 10, 14, 16, 8, 7, 12, 11, 9, 10, 13, 12, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You need to start anywhere and connect 3 numbers on the path. And your goal is to determine what is the highest sum of 3 numbers. Are you still confused? Well, let me show you how to do it. 5 plus 6 plus 7, that's one path. 5 plus 10 plus 12 is another diagonal path. And 5 plus 9 plus 8 is another path. Which path do you think has the highest sum of three numbers? Here's the deal. You need to engage your brain. Don't give up already. I know it's tempting to just rewind the video and look up the answer right away. A lot of viewers are doing just that, believe me. I looked up at YouTube Analytics report. But I do know you are special and you are not going to do it. You will do the best attempt to try to solve this challenge on your own. So if you haven't started, just get ready, set, and go. Solve it on your own. Time's up. Are you ready to show your answer? Remember, the key is not to give up and keep trying regularly. Make it a habit and priority to improve your cognitive skills every day. Come here on YouTube and watch more and more videos, and this will definitely help you with everything in your life. And guess what? For this question, it's not that difficult to solve it. For these types of questions, for the maximum sums, you should consider the path that includes the highest number. And the highest number here is 16. It's in the upper right corner. So let's look at both paths that include number 16. 16 plus 12 plus 12 equals 40. And 10 plus 14 plus 16, well, also equals 40. I guess there is a competition here. We only need one answer, by the way. Do you see any other path? Well, guess what? There is another path. There is always an alternative. 16 plus 12 plus 13 equals 41. So the correct answer here is choice 41. If developing sharper analytical skills and learning to solve problems on your own is your goal, which I'm pretty sure it is, this question could challenge you to take yourself to the next level. You're presented with three cool-looking shapes. Each one has three numbers inside. The first shape has numbers 82, 15, and then 19. The second shape has numbers 93, 19, and 22. And then the third shape has numbers 62, 22, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of four possible choices. Choice A, 23, choice B, 24, choice C, 25, and last but not least, choice D, 26. Time's up. Are you ready to show your answer? Calculations start with the upper left number and go clockwise. Digits in the upper left number used separately to do the division, and then the number in the right is added to calculate the number in the bottom. Let's look at the example. You see in the upper left the numbers 82. Instead of using 82 as the whole number, we divide 8 by 2, and the result equals 4. Then we add 4 plus 15, and the result equals 19. Let's confirm this pattern with the next shape. 9 divided by 3 plus 19 equals 3 plus 19 and equals 22. And now is the magic time. Let's calculate the missing number. 6 divided by 2 plus 22 equals 25. So the correct answer here is choice C, 25. Here's an amazing question to boost your analytical abilities. Insurance company charges $150 for a 10-year term policy, but offers 20% discount for a 15-year term policy. How much would the premium for the 15-year term policy cost, assuming same cost per year? And your choices for the answers are choice A, $180, choice B, $200, choice C, $224, and choice D cannot be determined. Just like on the real test, your goal is to understand the question and lock in your answer before timer is up. Once you're ready, we'll reconnect on the other side to review it together. Let's go ahead and get started. Time's up. Do you have your answer ready? I hope so, because the solution here is very simple but not obvious, so let's go ahead and solve it together. If you look at the original question, the most important part there is assuming same cost per year. This will drive our first step in solving this question. And to solve it, we need to calculate the cost per year of coverage without a discount. We know that 10-year coverage costs $150, so to calculate the cost per year, let's divide 150 by 10, and the annual cost is $15 per year. Knowing this, we can calculate the cost of 15-year term policy without a discount. 15 years multiplied by $15 per year equals $225. In step 2, let's calculate the 20% discount. 225 multiplied by 0.2 equals $45 discount. And in step 3, let's calculate the 15-year premium with the discount. $225 minus $45 equals $180. So the correct answer here is choice A, $180. Are you ready for more? Here's the question for you to answer. You are presented with 3x3 matrix, which has 3 columns and 2 missing numbers. The numbers in the first column are 5, 9, and 7. Numbers in the second column are 3, 5, and then comes the first missing number. And then the third column has numbers 2, 4, and then comes the second missing number. You need to detect the pattern, calculate your answer, and select it out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 8 and 3. Choice B, 9 and 2. Choice C, 6 and 1. And choice D, 4 and 2. After you've done calculating your answer, post it in comments and I'll provide my feedback. Best of luck with this exciting challenge. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you for helping us to become one of the largest YouTube channels to help people become smarter, increase your IQ, and to pass any test. If the content of this video was helpful, please make sure to click the like button to help YouTube algorithm promote this video and help other people to find it faster. Giving us a like is also a way for you to tell us that you need more content like this, and when you tell us, we will deliver it for you in the future. For links to free and premium resources, please check the description and comments of this video. You can also go directly to our website, howtoanalyzedata.net, to download the materials related to this topic. I really appreciate your endorsement, support, and patronage of this channel. And thank you for considering to become a member and considering to subscribe. Please leave feedback, suggestions, or corrections in comments. And all the best on your journey. I'll see you in my next video.